Hello, my friends. It's me, Kae Pea. I'm here in my studio, The Moon and the Maker, home of ArtFoamies, and I'm here for ArtFoamy Fun Friday. I feel crazy saying it because it just seems like yesterday was ArtFoamy Fun Friday, but here we are again, and I'm super excited, as I always am, because we have somebody extra fun and super special to me doing a pop-up with us. I hope that you've heard the news. It is Dory Patrick. Yay. Oh my gosh. So I've been following Dory online for, oh my gosh, I want to say probably since around, oh, it's been a while. 20, I mean, I want to say I've been following her for like 10 years. I don't know. But anyway, I've loved her art. I hope you all follow her. You probably do. If you don't, get right over there. Well, not right this second, but really soon. And follow Dory Patrick on her Instagram and all her socials. She does amazing mixed media artwork, super fun, a little irreverent, very prolific, lots and lots of fun stuff. So I have been asking Dory for a while to do some art foamies, and she finally said yes. And so we're very excited to bring you her very first pop-up, and it is a fun one. I'm going to say hello to all my friends first, and we'll get started. Janice is here, and you get the gold star. Thanks for coming. Just D is here. Anita, Lydia, Krabby Abby, Brenda, Lynn, Evelyn, Lisa, Ellen, Lee, Anita. Did I already say Anita? I think I did. Anita again. Patty McFarlane. And Patty was just last week. Patty, I hope you had a great birthday. Your pop-up, or well, Patty's is not a pop-up. Patty has new art foamies in her collection, and they are super great, doing well. You all loved them as much as I did, I could tell. So that's really good. Karina is here, Puffer, Jenny, who else? Kathy Whitney, Stephanie, yes, happy Friday, Brianna, Kathy Bernard. Oh my goodness, Maxie Moon is in the house, all the way from Oz. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Kathy says, I just ordered some of Dory's new art foamies now to watch you play with them. Yay, super fun. Okay, who else is here? Renee, Virginia, nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anyone. If you would love to join the chat, make sure you say hello. I am going to turn this camera. Well, first you have to see my smock. I did add one of Dory's. I'm wearing my granny panties on my smock. And it says, life is like underwear, change is good, which, you know, it can be definitely when it comes to underwear. Oops. Oh gosh. Sorry. Hold on. I almost turned you off. I wanted to switch the camera around to share all of Dory Patrick's new art foamies. So here they are. Again, not a humongous collection. Okay. We don't want to overwhelm you, but it is a nice offering, and I'm going to share with you every single bit of it right now. Oh, maybe she says, oh no, buffering. And it looks really dark too. Let me see if I can brighten this up a bit. I'm going to turn this light on, but sometimes it really causes a lot of glare. So I'm going to do that and see if that looks good. How does that look to everybody? Kathy says it's buffering, so maybe you need to refresh. I think I'm okay over here. Hope that you are as well. Oh, Maxie, you're so sweet. I miss you so much. And even though I don't get to see your face or hear your voice, it's nice to see your name pop up here. I hope you're doing great. And puppies are doing well. What else? I don't have anything else to report except for that we're here with Dory Patrick's new art foamies, so super fun. All right, we're going to share with you the entire collection, and then I do want to share some makeys that I did because I had a blast playing with these art foamies. So first, it is called the Big Girl Panties Collection, and I hope again that all of you do follow Dory because she is so much fun. She is just a delightful person to work with, and her art is so refreshing. So, like I said, lots of color, just the way I like it, lots of texture, just mixed media goodness. So, of course, go over and follow Dory, we did share her Instagram link in our newsletter. So I hope that you are signed up for the newsletter. Please make sure that you like and share this video too. Okay, and make sure that you're signed up for our newsletter as well. a few little um, shameless self-promotion in there, right? Okay, so Dory Patrick's big girl panty collection. There are 3 pairs of panties, okay? This size is so nice because you can really use it for your cards, journals. You know, you can fit lots of sayings. It's a great journal spot. I know they are so hilarious. And that is one thing that I have to tell you. I love Dory's sense of humor, okay? It is just, like I said, a little bit irreverent and just always whimsical and super fresh and just full of lots of fun expressions and stuff like that, and really different imagery, okay? So again, you got 3 pairs of underwear. You got the regular, oh, you know what, I forgot to open up ArtFoamies so I can see all this stuff. Let me get on here real fast. ArtFoamies. All right. So we do have, this one's called Plain Panties. Okay, plain panties. And these are about 4 inches, okay? 4 by 4 approximately. This one's called Polka Dot Panties. And then we have striped undies. Okay, so those are the 3 basic, you know, your base layer, if you will. So those are the 3 pairs of underwear, again, around 4 by 4. And then she has some sets, 3 sets that have some of her snarky sayings, okay? So this is set 1, and it does come with the house. So you get 2 stamps in here. Again, this is, you know, sort of a larger size so that you could make a card, again, with the journal, and then it fits the expressions inside as well. So this one's about 3 inches wide by about 5 inches tall. And then the saying inside is home is where I walk around in my undies, okay? And it is about 2.5 by 2 3/4. And again, you can see it does fit really nicely in there. So that is home is. The next one is life is like underwear, change is good. And it does come with the sort of circular, or, you know, circular frame with the stars, and there it is. And it's, again, life is like underwear, change is good. I like this too. Oops, wait, wrong one. I like this one too because you can also just use it and use change is good, right? Again, fits inside very nicely. And this one, again, about 4 inches across by a little over 4 inches, about 4 1/4. And then again, the inside frame is about 2 3/4 by about 3, and this expression fits inside as well. Okay, so that is the second in the sets. And then the third is it's time to put on our big girl panties, and it comes with the sort of floral and checkerboard frame. Okay, so you can see that there. Again, this one's a little over 4 by about 4 1/4 by about 4. Okay, and then again, the expression it's time to put on our big girl panties does fit inside as well. So that's the 3 sets with borders and expressions. So you got, and then of course the expressions do fit inside all of the underwear as well. Okay, you can see that. And I don't know, this one might be a little tricky, okay, but it all will fit in there. All right, the next thing that we have, the next set of ArtFoamies is a set of 5, and it's panty patterns. Okay, so panty prints. And you get a set of 5. It's with the little sunshine, the little the singular heart, the little bunch of the little grouping of hearts, the grouping of flowers, and the little scattering of stars. This is a great set, whether or not you're going to use them with the panties, right? This set, I really feel like this is a set that almost everybody's going to want in their collection, okay? You have some really nice, just pattern makers, pretty simple, but really cute. Goes with so many other things, right? I will just tell you, when Dory sent the art, she actually sent them already printed on, so something sort of like this, okay? And I said, let's take it apart, let's reduce it down a little bit, and let's make it a little more modular so that, you know, you can mix and match, or you can make things that you want. You can also use the expressions on the panties instead. So she was really super open to that, and it worked out really well. This is a really nice size, okay? This larger, well, when I say large, of course, it's still pretty small, but yeah, it's so versatile and very sweet, but but not too cutesy. You know what I mean? It's just right. Anyway, the heart is a little over 1 inch across by about 1.5 inches tall. The little sun face, which is so cute, okay, is about 1 3/4 around. The little scattering of hearts is about 1.5 inches. Each little heart is only about 1/2 inch. Same with the flowers. The little flower scatter is about, again, about 2 inches, but each little flower is only about, oh gosh, about 1/4 inch, and then, has little petals. You can see like that. So it works great. Same with the stars. I love this star, the way that, or this scattering of stars, because the way that it is formed, you really get this nice little 3-star grouping, but then you also have this little singular star at the end. Very handy, okay? So again, set of 5, and it's called Panty Prints. All right, and last but not least, excuse me, we do have the panty border, or is that what it's called? Let's see. Border of briefs. I'm sorry, I didn't name it, but yeah, border of briefs. So really cute, and I stamped it out here twice. Okay, you only get the single row, and it's, I think, about 7 inches long. Yeah, about 7 inches long, and each little pair of underwear that has its little clip is about 1 3/4, 1.5, something like that. Okay, so I did stamp it here in black, and I also stamped it in colors just to show you when I made stickers. This is sticker paper, okay? So really fun, just stamp it on your sticker paper, stamp it in different colors, stamp it in black, whatever, and then color it in, and you get some really cute little stickers. You could stick these on a line, okay? Make a little line of them, or you can stick them, around. I am gonna make a little journal, my little big girl panty journal, and I want to stick these in there so you can see how cute, and you can see the difference that it makes when you color in color, okay, or when you stamp in color and then color in like so, right? Or when you stamp in black and you color in that way, get really completely different looks. And this is for a numbers game here, but it's really a nice exercise too, to just stamp a bunch of stuff in black and then stamp a bunch of stuff in color, and then just color in with different palettes, and you get a very different look. So it's really fun, and I love that. So that is the fantabulous collection. I hope you don't get your panties in a bunch, but it is a pop-up, so it is only going from tonight, starting today, all the way through November, okay? We just decided we have a lot of stuff going on, so Dory was like, you know what, let's just keep it going through November 30th, and normally, pop-ups end in a month, but I know we've had so many new things coming at you. We just wanted to give a little bit more time, and also because we have things like the holidays, Black Friday coming up, all that sort of stuff, so we just want to keep them around so that you can get your hands on them. Anyway, so that's the collection. Isn't it so fun? And we are so thankful and grateful to Dory for sharing such a humorous collection. It is something really different. And I have, like I said, had a lot of fun with it today. So I'm going to share with you what I've created and what I've made. Again, one of the things I wanted to share with you and show you for tonight was stamping it in the different colorways, you know, and then coloring in, and what a different um, look you would get by doing that. Okay, the other really cute thing, if you just stamp this by itself and then just draw a little line, you have your panties on a clothesline, which honestly, again, Dory had submitted the art with a line going across, but this makes it so much more versatile, easier to cut out, and so easy to draw your own line in there, however you want it to squiggle or whatever, right? Yeah, so, so cute. Yes, I remember Captain Underpants. Oh my gosh, my kids used to read those books all the time. All right, so let me pull some of this stuff out just to, again, show it to you. And here you can see stamped across with the saying again. Again, little house with the words, time to put on your big girl panties. So I think any of these things would tucked in to journals. Again, I think the underwear or the panties just as journal spots would be so, so cute. But the one thing that I did, well, actually two things that I did today, and I do want to share these with you. You know I love Rolodexes, and I always have to have a commemorative Dexie. Now these are a little bit smaller than my normal ones, okay? This is just in my 2 1/4 by 4 Rolodex holder. So I made some smaller ones, and I just love the way they turned out. So fun, so cute. So we're going to do these together. And I'm going to show you how I made them. So easy. And I did just leave the fronts in black and white because here I used her panty prints. The little scattering of hearts, the little scattering of stars and flowers, okay? And then I just made up my own little words. It says, let me be brief, change is good, comfort is important. And I did make them so they stack. So I did cut them down a little bit. So I'm going to show you that. And then on the back, I did use some scrapbook paper, and I kind of just found some that coordinate, and I, you know, sort of did a reverse there. And then here, I just put the date. There's Dory Patrick's sticker for her ArtFoamies. And then I just wrote, yay, super fun to work with artists I have followed online. So it was really so fun after all these years to get to work with Dory after admiring her art from afar for so long. So I really appreciate it. I know Dory couldn't be here tonight, but I am so grateful, and I hope that you all go over and tell her how much you loved her ArtFoamies. All right. So anyway, I'll share with you how I made this, because this is a quick, easy project. And it, you know, look, if you don't do Rolodexes, it's okay. You just wouldn't cut the Rolodexes, but these would be really cute little card. You could actually do it even as a trifold. So yeah, really, really great. All right, and super easy. Okay, so there's that little stack of Dexies. Pop them right back in here. And I do, again, love doing this because, you know, lots of times I can come and start flipping through, and then I can remember and know whenever I had, you know, came out with the stamps or whatever. So it's kind of a cool thing to do. All right. My other thing that I made, and this, oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this. Bye, Maxie Moon. Are you going? I love you. Thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll talk to you and see you soon. Well, November. All right. So anyway, I did have a couple really cute little clothespins. So if you have some of those, it's awesome. And what I did use for this project, I did use some of my own fabric from many moons ago. I don't know how many of you know or even remember ages ago, I created some fabrics for Hancock and Joann's. This was a line that I did for Hancock's, and it was called Hope and Faith. And then I also did another line. I think this was the Joann's collection. It was called Wishful Thinking. And you can see here, kind of fun. I know this one, yeah, this was for Joann's, and it just shows the name of the collection, and then I always love this salvage edge because it shows the colors that they used when they printed. So that's a really fun thing. So I happen to have some remnants of my old fabric patterns. So I went ahead and pulled them out because I thought they'd be really cute little panty prints too. So I pulled a bunch of them out, and I did use it in conjunction with this stuff. And this is the same thing that I put onto my smock. So it's the iron-on mending fabric. So this stuff is great to stamp on or paint on. So I just stamped on there and stamped on some of my fabric, and I did put the pieces together. And I did a little journal. So this is a little fabric journal. It's my big girl panties journal. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Anyway, yeah, I have so many ideas. I can't keep up. Anyway, so this is, it says life is like underwear, change is good. So I wrote all the things, or not all, but a lot of things that have changed in the month of October, and some things about 2025. Okay, so, and then it just kind of trifolds together like that. Yeah, using the fabric is such a great idea, especially if you have a bunch of old, like remnant, you know, if you have any scraps, you don't need much. So it's really, really cute. And then I also have this piece, not really finished yet, but I wanted to show it to you, sort of in progress, okay? So there is that, and and the way that I'm putting it together, okay, is, I'm just going to show you this real quick. It's kind of a fun thing. Just take a little piece of your mending fabric, okay? I do have my iron right here, and it is plugged in. So I'm just going to take a tiny piece of my mending fabric, okay, and just a little scrap. So even just, this is probably like, you know, a little over 1 inch by about 1/4 inch. And then we're going to, you can see how I did it there, okay? So I think do it this way. Just over here. I'm gonna make it a little smaller even. And I will tell you, these three are a little bit heavier because I did end up putting some canvas over the top of these. This is not. These three just have fabric and this stuff. Okay. So again, I'm just going to iron that on. Make a little hinge. Oh, my iron's a little bit dirty, so I did kind of smudge it up there, but it's okay. I don't care. Oops, wait, now I gotta do the front. There we go. So I guess it'll be about like that. Oops, oh, my hinge just came off. Oopsie, hold on. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if I was folding it up right. So I guess it'll be like that. Well, no, I guess I have to fix it from putting those last three on there. I don't know. It's not folding. It was folding up so nicely before. Oh, maybe it'll still work. Hold on. There we go. That does work. Okay. Oh, Puffer, you're so sweet. Yeah, anyway, okay. So here you go. We'll try it again. And hold on, I'm about to die from heat prostration in here. I feel like Mr. Moon turned on the heater or something. Okay, so there you have it. And of course, if you wanted to, I like it like this with just the little clips, you know, for the closure. But of course, you can make a belly band or like a little snap or something would be cute. But now I don't know. Now it's not opening the right way, so I don't know. I think I have to mess with it some more because that keeps coming off. So anyway, you get the idea though. I like it just like this. We'll just keep this a little trifold, and then maybe I'll just do a separate, but at least, you know, I showed you how you can hinge that together. So I'm just gonna pop this right off, and I'll just keep this as its own little trifold journal itself or whatever. You know, also, again, these would be super cute. I think, and you all know I don't really sew, but I did just buy a sewing machine, so I think that these two, Patty McFarlane, I'm specifically talking to you because you make the cutest little pouches, and I think that these would make such cute little zipper pouches, or the ones that, you know, that, what are those called, that when you, it has the little thing that goes like that, you know what I mean? So that would be the cutest little pouch, right? So I definitely think you should get some of these and make some pouches as well. And I want to too. All right. So yes, I am going to, we're going to make a Dexie first. Okay. So let me pull out some of these. We're going to pull these three out. And so what I did was, this was my first one, the Let Me Be Brief, okay? So I just cut this off. All right, and I held it here. Oh, pinch pouch. Yes, I think these would make the cutest pinch pouches in the world. All right, so I cut that off, right? And I held it here, and I cut it again. Okay, so that is my smallest one, and I can just take this again, and I'm going to just take my tape runner and put it right on here. If you need to, you can color up the side a little bit, right? Just to, need to be down just a little bit further. Yeah, oh, pockets on an apron too, so cute. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm trying to get this on here a little bit straighter. Okay, there we go. So that's the first one, and remember I cut it down twice. So the next one is this one, okay? And I'm just gonna cut it once. And stick that right back on here. Oops, oh shoot, I tore my paper up. Guess you have to be careful with your tape runner on paper that's kind of like matte, right? So there you can see they stack that way. And there's your third one. So they'll all stack up nicely. And then I just took my Heidi Swap little Rolodex punch out. And the nice thing is that you can see through, right? So if you want to put that right in there, you can kind of see where it lines up. All right, so there you go. And then, of course, on the back, you can write or, you know, do whatever you want. Put washi tape. I think washi tape little bands and stuff would be so, so cute. And of course, you can just write whatever you want. So this one I wrote comfort. Could be let's be brief. I made one earlier and I misspelled brief, so try to not do that. And that's the way you get them to stack in your Rolodex like that, okay? So that they all make a little grouping. And then of course, I guess you could do it this way too if you wanted the bands to show like that. So kind of fun and cute, of course, yes. And then of course you have all this space for writing, stamping, stenciling, journaling, stickering, you know, because I mean stickers all over these would be so cute too. And you know how much we love our stickers around here, right? In fact, let me see, I thought I had a pack of stickers here, and I thought the skeleton sticker would be so cute, but I guess I don't have it, so you know the deal. We still do have the $5 ArtFoamy. This will be through October, and then you do get the skeleton sticker with any order in the month of October. All right. Okay, so the other thing, and I'll just do one real quick for you, and then we'll have a numbers game. Okay, so let's find, oh gosh, let's just use this because I just have a little piece of it here. So I'm just going to iron it out a bit. Okay, and then take a piece of your iron-on mending fabric. Seeing if I had enough there. I hope I do. I think I do. Yep. All right, I am going to use a little bit of just black. You can use black acrylic. You could use fabric paint. You could even just use ink, whatever you want. I just happen to have a little carbon black fluid acrylic right here, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm not going to be washing it or anything like that, so I don't need to worry about making it fabric paint, right? But I could use fabric paint if I want to. Just use a little scrap buddy. Where did I get the iron? I think I honestly, oh, I hate saying it, but I'm pretty sure I got it at Walmart. And I've seen them also on Mercari. And where else? I know you can just get it at any, I'm pretty sure like even Michael's would have one. Could probably look on the Big A, which I don't usually recommend shopping there, but I know sometimes, you know, that's where we find stuff. So Karen, nice to see you. Oh, Catherine, you're so sweet. Yes, Kristen says 3 cheers for underpants stamps. I know. Yeah, thrift store would be great too. But some, you know, it's harder to find sometimes a little tiny one. But yes, I always keep my eyes open for any art and craft stuff at thrift shops. All right, so I didn't get the best stamping on there. I think I will not lie to you. I think my stamp was a tiny bit crusty, but it's okay. We'll fix that up. Just use a little paint pen or something. Also, I won't lie to you. I think it would be really cute also to stamp in like a, you know, like a lighter gray, or I don't know, just a white even, but the black just shows up nice on camera and gives everything a crisp outline. And generally, I will say when I'm cutting this, I don't usually cut right to the edge. I will leave a little edge so that when I iron them together and I do my cutting, it's a little bit better. But I wasn't thinking about it. Just get my paint pen. Yeah, here it is. Puffer. It's steam fast. I got it a little grungy. What else is new? So yeah, I'm just fixing up any lines that, you know, don't look as crisp as I would want them to. So that's good enough. Use my blow dryer again. Oops, I'm blowing all my stickers everywhere. Don't do that. And this is nice too. Now you could use raw canvas. This is just nice because it does give you a little more body, you know, to your fabric. And it also gives you like a nice white, you know, background or a white space to do whatever you want to do. Journal, stamp, stencil, whatever. And I didn't get my little edge there. So of course, you know, if you really want to get it burnished down, you might have to go over it a time or two. And again, if you're a stitcher, if you have your sewing machine handy, of course, it'd be so cute to stitch on these. And again, to sew little pouches. I think it would be, a pinch pouch would be so cute, but you can make a little zipper pouch too. Again, really cute patches, whatever you want, pockets, just, the list is endless as always. And there you have it. And of course, if you make, you know, a few, you can also make a little banner, a little hanging banner would be so cute, right? Your little clippies. And there you have it. And I could actually even tack this on to this end if I want to. Actually, you know what? I'll do it here. Just to, because I had to pull off the the little hinge I made on the last one, so we'll just do this. And ta-da! Oh, and I just glued it to the table. Leave it to me. Anyway, there you go. That'll be so cute. And I'll paint it. And of course, finish decorating, and then I'll have something else to show you all. And oh, I do want you to know I've been working on my shirt too, with my Robin Marie stamps, and I can't wait to show you that. So I'm almost done. So hopefully by next ArtFoamies Fun Friday, I hope you'll come next week. I know it's Halloween, but we're gonna have a special trick or treat. All right. So okay. Yes, a pair of boxers would be so cute too. Oh my gosh. We'll just have to have her do another pop-up sometime. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this numbers game. We're going to play for a set of your choice from Dory Patrick, from the Dory Patrick collection. I do have a number right in this little card here. So you can go ahead and start to guess. I'll give you until 4:45. And again, the winner will win a set of your choice from the Dory Patrick collection. All right. Oh, who started? D. Ray started with number 11. All right. D. Ray with 11. Carmen Jones, 57. Lydia, 54. Renee, 77. Evelyn, 19. Patty McFarlane, 13. Lee Holman, 59. Bobby, 35. Virginia, 24. Stephanie Martin, 17. Gail Fu, 17. Ginger, 5. Pancake and Lulu, 31. Becky, I'm so sorry, 86. Kristen, 67. Jenny, 34. Karen, 33. Kathy, 5. Or 5T. 5. Sherry, or Loretta and Sherry both guessed 37. Alex, 33. Karina, 46. Alan, 18. Catherine, 66. Kathy Bernard, 56. Maureen Wong, 27. Sherry, 31. Acme Post, 62. Heather Bailey, 72. Justy, 24. Puff, 8. Kathy Whitney, 66. Or no, Kathy Whitney, did you change your number? No changing numbers, but it's okay. Orange Spiral, 22. Darlene, 88. And Kathy, number 1. Anybody else? You have 1 more minute. So again, I'll just do a little flip through while I'm waiting. I have my Big Girl Panties fabric journal. Well, it's not, I guess it's fabric and mending cloth. And I just think it's so cute. I have to say, I love the little flowers on the plaid. All right, it looks like that's it. No more numbers. And let me see, we have a winner, but it is not an on the nose. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, okay, Kathy Bernard says it's supposed to be 56. All right. Actually, so we do not have an on-the-nose winner at all. The only person that is close without going over. Oh, it's okay, Kathy. I will do it, but normally we don't change numbers. You just keep your same number, and it's the first person who called it. Lynn Sachs at 66, which is fine. Mr. Grouchy Pants says 30. But our winner tonight is Kathy Whitney at number 1. The number was 2, but Kathy called out number 1, so she gets to pick a set of Dory Patrick's panties, which sounds really funny. And they don't have to be panties, just so you know. Anyway, so I hope you love the collection. So fun. Very happy making. You know, we love stuff that brings a smile, because Lord knows we can use it, right? And you know, like, we know that everything isn't always fun in life, but we try to keep it steady here because you got to have a little fun, right? So I hope it's fun for you. It is fun for me. I want you to know that you all keep me sane. I love seeing you here every single week. I appreciate you so much. And as always, our artists. Okay, I want to say thank you again so much to Dory Patrick for her sharing her art, her humor, and saying yes to the pop-up. All right. I thank you again, as I always do, for coming here and spending time with me and having a little fun. And you know the deal. Stay safe, stay sane if you can. It's not a prerequisite. And definitely stay makey. I love you to the moon and back, and I thank you. I already said it. And Dory and all of our artists. Remember, Robin Marie still has a pop-up going on. We still have Halloween in the house. We still have a couple spotlights that are ending. I do want to say, oh, actually, I believe that Christina Fidanza is ending. I think tonight she's supposed to end at midnight. And next week is Linda Finney, the end of her spotlight. So it's been a really fun time, a fun month, and I hope you're getting all the art foamies that you want. I'll see you real soon. Come back next week for some Halloween trick or treats. Bye, everyone. Thanks again.